What's going on, boys? Welcome back to Diablo Immortal. I want to take a second and wish all of you well. Hope all of you having a great day, great Friday, great day with your families. Just hope everything is going well for you guys in your worlds. Today I want to talk about the Phantom Gallery a little bit more and look at some of the results people have been getting from that Phantom Gallery. You all know from my video yesterday that I worked out pretty well. I got myself 4 2 out of 5 star gems that I was actually looking for this 7 pulls. It's great value in my opinion if you've been saving for a while or if you're someone that wants to do some spending, but that isn't that crazy. On top of that, we have some results for Mirror Jewels event, which are insane. You guys know that I didn't pull anything good. My boy Red October got himself all 1 stars, but that is not the case for many people. The opportunity is actually there. And yeah, we spoke about that in a previous video as well, how the opportunity is big for Mirror Jewels right now because you can narrow the odds of the 5-star gems that you're actually dropping. So if you do drop some, well, you may get some results like this. Yeah, boys, not everyone got themselves straight up 1 stars. Let's take a look. I actually dove over here to Reddit today just to kind of see what people were getting. And there were a lot of people that were getting some good drops. Like right here, 2 Void Sparks with 2 bonuses. Notice one of the bonuses here was a 3 out of 5 and 1 Roiling Consequence with a bonus. So dropping 3 5-star gems and getting those mirrored. This would be an awesome drop for me, being that I'm someone that utilizes Void Spark and Roiling Consequence. Check out this one. Unbelievable Mirrored Jewels event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blood-soaked jade gems. Now, all of them are 2 stars except for one of the bonus, which is a 3 out of 5, but still, this is great. What an awesome opportunity for this player, Battletoad77, to actually upgrade their account. Then we got a little bit more over here. More blood-soaked jades. This guy got himself 2 out of 5 stars, and then the bonus is a 5 out of 5 star blood-soaked jade. So confirmation, it does go in that direction. Look at this. The other bonus is a 3 out of 5 star as well. So the bonus gems are actually better than the gems that were dropped normally. Another one right here, Echoing Shade, 2 out of 5, where the bonus is a 5 out of 5 star. It's actually pretty crazy that people are getting better gems with some of the bonuses, which actually brings up one of the questions from the community. This question's from Eat, Sleep, Music, Repeat, and he's asking, is there any difference in leveling a 5 out of 5 star gem compared to a 2 out of 5 star gem? Like, does it take more gem power to level, or do you need another 5 out of 5 in order to level? Great question, Eat, Sleep, Music, Repeat. Very simple answer is no, it does not cost any different. It's going to cost you the same amount of gems to level a 2 out of 5 star gem up to max as it will a 5 out of 5 star gem to max. And if you are running yourself a 2 out of 5 star gem, you're getting it to max. Let's say you get it to level 4 or level 5, and then it's a 2 out of 5 star. All you need to do is put 1 3 out of 5 star, 4 out of 5 star, or 5 out of 5 star gem into it, and it will instantly upgrade itself to whatever that level is. So for me right now, let me actually look at my personal account. My blood-soaked jade gem is a 4 out of 5 star. I have all of the increments that I could do for the upgrades, which is essentially putting another blood-soaked jade and plus 60 gem power. But if I were at any point in time to put in a 5 out of 5 star, this gem would instantly be upgraded to 5 out of 5 stars. I do have to say Blizzard and Diablo Immortal have done a really nice job making this an easy system that's really not that confusing and that doesn't penalize you for upgrading lower level of those gems. You could just upgrade them and be right back on point. Another comment that just came in was from David26. He says, how the hell are those 5-star prices so low? He's talking about when I was looking in my market at the 5-star gems. I was looking at the S tier gems in the market, and their prices were around 35,000 platinum for a 2 out of 5 star gem. He says, you live in the States, as do I, and all of the same S tier gems, 2 out of 5s are going for 50K plus. Well, recently, in the most recent update, all of the markets were supposed to be merged for 5-star gems. Whether that happened or not, I believe that it actually did. So all of our prices should actually be the same because we're all working within the same market at this point in time. Previously, it was dependent on the people on the server, the number of whales that you had, the ability or the availability of those gems in the market. But that should be more normalized now that we're actually getting this combined market, starting now with 5-star gems, but it's going to eventually make its way down to 2 and 1-star gems as well, and potentially even other items that we sell in the market. Now, more regarding gems specifically, and even more specifically the Phantom Gallery, it seems that there's quite a few people that are finding value in this most recent version of the Phantom Gallery. As I mentioned earlier in the video and in a previous video, 7 pulls, in my opinion, is about 10,000 orbs. And if you're someone that collects orbs over time, it's something that could really be, it really is the best value for your orbs, in my personal opinion. And people are getting good draws. We saw it over here. We see it over here as well. Won the Phantom Gallery my first pull. Didn't think it was possible, honestly. Well, the odds are really bad, but those things can happen. Again, it's some type of a lottery system, right? But this is a very good Phantom Gallery for people that may have, you know, a handful of thousand of orbs that are lying around, because maybe you're a very light spender. Maybe you spend, like I personally spend approximately $20 to $25 per month inside of the game. And with that, I was able to accumulate 16 or 17,000 orbs, 10,000 of which I used for this event, and got myself 4 2 out of 5 star Colossus Engine gems, which was actually huge for what I was trying to do personally on my account. So the value is there. I'm not the only person seeing it. But again, if you're a free-to-play player, this is an event you're not going to be able to participate in because, of course, you have to spend orbs to get into it. But even for low spenders, I do think there's some value here, and I do think there's opportunity for you guys to get some gem upgrades. And the last question I want to feature for today is from Cage Dragon, asking, I got an unbound 3 out of 5 and a bound 2 out of 5 star bile. Should I sell them for gem power? Wait, should I sell or keep them from gem power or some other build? Maybe use a bound bile to rank up the unbound bile. Exactly the same power. Maybe it has fusion. Okay, so this is what I like to do. First of all, if you ever get yourself a 4 out of 5 star gem, even if it's one that's F tier, you never know when upgrades are going to happen inside of the game, when there's balance changes. So I have a handful of 4 out of 5 star gems that I don't use, that I just keep in my inventory for a rainy day in case any balance changes happen, or if I may need that gem inside of a build. With this being said, the unbound 3 out of 5 star Seeping Bile, I mean, you could, throughout many different types of events that the game offers, you could take your 2 out of 5 star and get it ranked up to a 3 out of 5 star very, very easily. So if you're a very low spender or a free-to-play player, what I would probably do is I would take the unbound, because that means you can sell it, and I would try and sell it in the market and get 30,000 plat. Let's actually see right now what the value is on the market. Now let's keep in mind here that Seeping Bile is maybe one of the most power crept gems inside of the game. With that said, it's one that I'm actively using, a 4 out of 5 star rank 6 in my personal build. I still choose to use it, although it's been power crept. So right now, the low cost is 33,600. You could profit about 28,000 platinum off of that after Blizzard takes their fees for the transaction. And that's 28,000 platinum you could use for other things. So because you're not utilizing the gem in your current build, I would probably sell the one that I have available as long as the value is there, and then I would most likely keep the 2 out of 5 star, although it's really not difficult to get a 2 out of 5 star. Keep whichever one is bound. Don't use it as gem power. Just keep it, especially if it's a decent one. Unless if you really are really dying for gem power, but I don't know. I think it's probably worth holding on to. Tell you what, it is a still, power crept or not, an awesome looking gem. Now, speaking of gems, let's see what Meteor Blade has to see over here in the Diablo Immortal forum, talking about normal gems. And he's saying currently we have this task available in the Codex Battle Pass quest section to collect 12 normal gems. So clearly there's an ability to track us gaining 12 normal gems. What he's asking is if we can have a daily version of this in the Codex Battle Pass activity section, perhaps making it worth 12 Battle Pass points, and give us a much easier way to track how we're doing in collecting our 12 unbound gems from 4-man content, rather than having to rely on looking at a buff that's only present when we're in a 4-man party. Completely agree with this 100%. And what he's talking about right here is you have to basically go look through your buffs when you're in a 4-man party to see how many gems you've collected. There's no easy spot to see it. And I wish we could have a regular counter. I don't care where it is. It could be in our codex. It could be part of our dailies. I don't care where it's set up. But if there were a button that we could click so we could know where we are for our gems for the day, both bound and unbound, without having to look through buffs when we're actively trying to fight in the game, I think it would be good value and really help players look for those free farmable gems inside of the game. With all this said, I think things are pretty decent. I didn't love the Herp Resurgent event right here because it couldn't get us to 5 stars, but at the end of the day, there's still a lot of value, especially for low spenders right here. We have the Wicked Hunt still going on. By the way, Fractured Plane dropped inside of the game today. Make sure you do a run or two of Fractured Plane so you can get a bunch of those rewards. Phantom Gallery turned out to be better than many players thought, and even some very low spenders can attain some decent value from this, guaranteeing themselves at 4 draws at least one 5-star gem. But most likely you're going to be able to pick up 2 in that time with a little bit of odds in your favor. Also, Alley of Blood has dropped inside of the game today. Hope you guys are enjoying the update for Diablo Immortal. Please sound off below. I'm making an active effort to give even more highlight to you guys in the community, just so that you could be heard outside of the comments section and more inside of the videos. I appreciate all of you, and we'll see you guys back here in tomorrow's video.